Hello, my name is Jorge de la Torre. I'm the Director of Culinary Education for Kitchen Network, and I'm also a board member for We Don't Waste. Hola, me llamo Jorge de la Torre, soy el director de Educación Culinaria para Kitchen Network y también trabajo con We Don't Waste y ojalá que todos tienen un buen día hoy. Today we're going to make a quick stir fry. The important thing about stir fry is that you use up any little bits and pieces of vegetables, end cuts of meat, little ham, maybe some leftover bacon, whatever's left over goes in a stir fry. Today we're going to do all vegetables that we have ends and pieces of, but like I said, if you had ends of ham, if you had last night's steak, last night's little pork, chop it up in little pieces. So la primera cosa es que tú puedes usar lo que tienes, los pedacitos de jamón, del carne de anoche, los vegetales que ya están por ir, pedacitos, cualquier cosa, vegetales congelados como arvejas o maíz, fantástico, se puede usar. So the second part is that you have to cut everything in small little pieces. Tienes que cortar todo en pedacitos pequeños. And what's important is because everything's going to cook quickly, todo va a cocinar bien rápido. And what's important about that is you have to have everything ready to go. You can't be cutting and sauteing at the same time. No puedes cortar y cocinar al mismo tiempo. Tienes que tener ya todo cortado, después cocinas. And then the third is to have a ripping hot saute pan. So we're going to do that later. También lo importante es que todo está bien caliente, que el sartén está súper caliente. Then you can have a perfect stir-fry rice. Stir-fry rice was made because it was a great way to use up day rice. So I know a lot of people don't like to save rice because it doesn't taste that good. It is perfect for stir-fry. It needs to dry out a little so it doesn't spark up because you want it to soak up, kind of get a little brown flavor. Arroz de un día viejo del antenoche es lo perfecto. But if you need to make rice for this, that's also fine too. Pero si necesitas hacer arroz para este plato, también está bien. But again, it's about using up stuff. So we're going to do a little quick chop of veggies. We're going to make a stir fry for two. We're going to cut up everything fine so that we can add it all at the same time. Voy a picar todo bien fino. Y estamos haciendo un stir fry para dos personas. Entonces, si tú necesitas más, agrega lo que tú necesitas. So I'm going to do a stir fry for two, so I'm kind of doing some thin slices of garlic, as much garlic as you like. Okay, we're going to do some little broccoli, cutting this, and then this. My favorite part, cortamos ajo, ahora estamos cortando brócoli en pedacitos pequeños. A ver, este más pequeño. Okay, quizás uno más, maybe one more. Cutting out the florets, that falls apart easy. And then this delicious part, aquí se corta mi favorito parte del brócoli. Okay. Then we're going to cut some onion. Estamos cortando un poco de cebolla rojo. Cualquier cebolla que tienes funciona, whatever you have. I like to take this rib out. It's a little bitter. We have a little piece of pepper left over. So I'm going to cut that. Tenemos este pimentón. Este es anaranjada. It's an orange one. So what's beautiful too is that you have beautiful colors. Always think about you eat with your eyes first. Siempre piensa si puedes y si tienes tiempo usar vegetales con mucho color porque tú comes con tus ojos primero, dicen. It has to look good, right? Tiene que aparecer bien antes que lo comes. Let's see, we have a mushroom. Take this off. this. De hongo teníamos uno, entonces vamos a cortar en pedacitos también. Lo importante es cualquier vegetal que tienes funciona. So again, remember, whatever vegetable you have, it works. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to whisk the eggs so we can have a little scramble to add. That's a huge component of fried rice. Ahora vamos a batir los huevos. Eso es importante en un fried rice. If you don't like eggs, don't add it to your fried rice. We're going to add a little salt. Not too much because we're going to have soy sauce, so we're thinking about the recipe. We're going to add soy sauce that's pretty high in sodium, so that might be your salt intake. We have pepper. You could add, if you had powdered ginger, if you wanted to add something spicy, cayenne, you could add it too. Estamos poniendo sal y pimienta, pero no mucho sal porque tenemos que usar salsa soya que tiene mucho sal o ya está salado. También puedes poner jengibre en polvo o chiles en polvo, lo que usted quiera. Okay, so we'll just whisk it up using a fork, especially with 2 eggs. No need to go dirty a whisk. Con el tenedor estoy batiendo estos huevos para que add a little air so it gets a little fluffy and incorporate the 2. Así tenemos ya listo para los huevos. Y con eso, y este arroz de ayer, this with yesterday's rice, eggs, vegetables, and soy, and a little oil to start, we have everything ready to go, and that's what's important. Ya con todo esto, ya está listo para hacer en el sartén el arroz frito, o estilo chino, y lo que otra vez es importante es que ya está todo listo para cocinar. So I have the saute pan on high heat. I've added a little oil, just enough to cover the bottom. You don't want too much, you want it to still be healthy. Tengo el sartén a fuego alto, usé aceite de vegetal. I used vegetable oil. You can use peanut oil, something that can take a high heat. So maybe not olive oil, maybe not butter. Quizás no mantequilla, quizás no aceite de oliva, para que puedas calentar mucho más. So I have that going really hot. We're going to saute the veggies first, because those take the longest. Well, we're going to see if it's ready to go. Oh yeah, might add a little more. Okay, we're going to add that. Should make that noise. Vamos a poner todos los vegetales. Debería hacer este ruido. Un poco de pimienta, un poco de sal. Little salt, little pepper should be making that sound. You can stir it around with a spoon or spatula. Nice bright colors. You don't want to cook too much. You want to keep the nutritional value. No tienes que cocinar mucho. Then we're going to add the rice. Okay, so it's constantly moving. What's important is moving it around, seeing if it's sticking. You can do this in a non-stick. Puedes hacer esto en uno que es estilo non-stick, pero no importa lo que tienes, está bien. So you dry it out, taking out all of the liquid, excess liquid. Have a nice, then we're gonna kind of move this to the side. Gonna add a little more oil because we're gonna add the eggs. Right to the side here. We'll let that cook, set for a little bit, kind of stir around quickly, constantly moving. So this is why you have to have everything ready because it takes not too long. Por eso tienes que tener ya todo listo porque ya se cocina rápido. Ya los huevos ya están bien, todos los vegetales bien. Y al fin, at the end, al fin vamos a agregar salsa soya. At the end, we're going to add a little soy sauce. You could add sesame oil. You could add chili sauce to you if you want, whatever you like. You don't have to add any more salt, again, because of the soy. No tienes que agregar más sal. Y ya, already. You know, no need for more salt because of the soy, and you're done. You have a fried rice in minutes. And you can see with whatever's left in your fridge, you can make a delicious fried rice. Enjoy. Para que veas lo que tú tienes en tu refrigerador, tú puedes hacer un arroz estilo chino fácilmente. Thank you. Enjoy.